Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back. We've got our second stream of the day, playing some zombies. Let me just make sure it's coming through. Everything's good. How's everybody doing? If you were here for the stream earlier today, thank you so much. If you're here now, thank you very much. Turn all this stuff down, make sure everything is working just fine. It seems to be. That is great. And if you are new here and you have not already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. It's me. Okay, so we played. It's 6 a.m. this morning. It's now 3 o'clock. Well, a couple minutes to 3. I slept for maybe an hour in between. Deshaun is back. What's going on, buddy? So not as much as I had hoped I would sleep. And then I got up and I'm watching other people play like the multiplayer and doing stuff. And I'm like, let me just get back on now because I want to, let's do it. So we're not going to go for 5 hours like we did this morning. Excuse me. We'll go for a little bit. We're going to try to complete some of these objectives that we're looking at here. So the big thing that I really would like to try is to get this one done. Complete a transmit objective or blitz at round 3 or higher without killing a single zombie. So that might be a little bit difficult. We're going to use... what do we have here? I switched my operator to this guy here. Shigenori, I think is how you say it. All Thrills. Yo, Switters, what's up? That wasn't your name. Is that Neptune that I'm looking at? All Thrills. Did you change your name from Neptune? So what we're going to use, we were ranking up the shotgun earlier. This one, the Einhorn. Yeah, you changed it. All right, I knew it. I was like, I saw that that avatar, and I was like, nah, I know that avatar. I don't know why it says we have some stuff here, but when we don't, but whatever. But we're not going to use the shotgun right now because I don't really want to. We used it all morning, basically. And I'm kind of sick of it. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. We got some things unlocked for it, all that kind of stuff. We're going to use the MP40 for now. I just ran through one game really quick. You can see we're still at a very low round here. Accuracy and plus damage. That would be really good. Let's do the plus damage. We can put this on if we like, I guess. Sprint to fire. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we'll do that. I think we unlocked one camo for it, which was 80 crits. Oh, we got... No, that's still locked. Okay. I'll put that on. That's fine. Mildew camo. And you can see we got 176 kills with it just now. So, like, I literally played, like, a game for round 3, and then we exfilled. So, I would really like to get that challenge done where you blitz or transmit on round 3 without getting a kill. So, dumb question, but how are you playing early? Are you doing the time zone thing? Yes. Anybody, you can do it. Anybody can. If you've already downloaded the game, like if you've already got it, or well, you would have to have downloaded. If you got a physical copy, you could have downloaded it already, no problem. But you can just go into your settings and change your time zone to... I changed it to New Zealand because that's why I played it first thing this morning. Like I said, it's 6 a.m. My time, which was really early. So yeah, you can do that. You don't get into trouble for it. You're not going to get banned. You can't do any of that stuff. It's literally nobody has ever been banned for doing that kind of thing. It's fine. I did it for them because the embargo lifted and there was going to be a lot of people obviously streaming it and playing it. So that's why I did it. Can you do that on PC? Not as far as I know. It's going to be hard for me not to call you Neptune. All Thrills. I'll try though. So you cannot do it on PC as far as I know. So you have to wait until 9 p.m. Pacific time tonight. So 6 more hours, exactly 6 hours from this very second right now, as far as I know, before you'll be able to play on PC. I don't believe you can change any kind of time zone thing. You can't get kind of weird with it. So let's put this MP40 on. And I'm sorry, guys.
Craft to special forces.
I don't know if I
just in time.
Finished my
Clear
thought.
the blockades so we can take the fight to Von List. He wields the powers of Kortifex, ancient enemy of the demons you bonded with.
Finish.
Bellekar the Warlock. And
The reason why I'm going to use the MP40 here is because it was very good in the beta for multiplayer, and I would like to play some multiplayer later, not on stream, but just, you know, by myself. Level up my weapons and do whatever. So I want to just get some stuff unlocked for it, and also just to try it out for this. So.
I have had to scavenge ever since I deserted.
So, Harvard, okay.
Kortifex steals
Are you
our
excited for
power.
any new games coming out this year or in the
Take it
future?
back.
Well, GTA 6, whenever that does come out, if it ever comes out. But like the stuff that's planned, I'm not even sure what is planned right now. I'm so focused on doing this that I really don't even know what's coming up.
Kortifex's
So
containment spell slowly
I'm gonna
drains
show
your
you
demonic partner's energy.
a little trick you can do on round 1 if you have the option of doing harvest early.
There is a Sin Eater obelisk nearby. He can help us take back our power.
Especially on round 1 though, because you're a one-hit melee kill, and you get a few more points for melee killing. And so I just picked one up, but you see these tablets, these right here, that you have to deposit into this thing. And you have to do it, you get 3 different stations you go to. So you do put 5 in now, it'll move, you put 5 more in, it'll move again, and then you put 5 more in. And then you get teleported out of here, and you're on to the next thing. So I have 5 of 5 right now. If you just don't pick any up, they're gonna keep spawning in, and you can get one-hit melee kills all day. And you could just literally just keep going and collecting as many points as you want. So I don't think I'll do that because it's got to be boring for you guys, right? So I won't do that right now. But just so you're aware, you can do that, and then you can, at the end of round 1, you can go in triple path. You probably pick up enough salvage or whatever. I mean, you can literally do it till you're at like 100,000 points.
Unclean on you.
So you can just keep doing this. I think what we will do. No, forget it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to make it boring for you guys.
Find the obelisk. I need to feed.
But you can. It's a little tip, just so you know, you can do that. You can kind of game the game here. And you just get, a ton of points. You can get a ton of salvage, all that kind of stuff.
It's over for you.
Although we're not getting any salvage. All we're getting is ammo, and I think I don't know if it's because we're meleeing. But you could triple pack. You could have enough for, max tier.
I am no one's victim.
Jug or whatever. What was the challenge I just did? I don't know. We'll just drop these off. We'll be done. We'll be on to the next one. I'm excited for next week. Battlefield comes out. I'm not a Battlefield person. I don't care about Battlefield whatsoever. And I mean, I know a lot of people are, and I hope it's a great game. If you like it, I hope it's really good for you, Deshaun. But I've heard there's so many issues with that game. I mean, for the beta, that it is just a nightmare. But I don't know. I didn't play the beta. I wasn't really interested. I'm not like I said, I'm not a Battlefield person. I've only ever played one game. Don't even ask me which one it was because I don't know.
Now,
so anyway, you can come to the Altar of Covenant. You get one of those little hearts things down there at the bottom, you see. Each time you complete an objective, and then you can upgrade your stuff over here. Let's do the melee one. We're going to upgrade our melee. Brain Rot's actually really good. The Brain Rotted Zombie will take out a whole bunch of people for you. So that's really good, but you get more points when you melee, so let's see if we can still one-hit melee on round 2. I will say one thing I don't like, And there's honestly a lot that I don't like about this game so far. I won't be completely negative here. And it is a one-hit melee still now that we upgraded that, so that's cool. Do we get... Oh man, we just keep getting ammo. What's going on? Hacks for Battlefield 2042 were being sold like a month before the beta came out. Really? I've just heard there's other problems with it. Let's not do Blitz. We want to do that. I think Blitz will be easier than Transit or Transmit, because with Transmit you have to escort the thing and you have to stay inside the bubble. With Blitz, you can just stay in the whole area.
Attention.
So we'll
We
complete
need
this
to
one.
dispatch a message to the Dark Aether.
Then when we go into
Kortifex sees no value in allies.
Blitz, we'll do Blitz this on round 3. We're gonna try to get no kills. How do perk upgrades work? Okay, I'll show you right now. We're gonna go get stamina up right here. Once we spawn in. Oh no, we got teleported somewhere else. Okay, never mind.
It seeks a vehicle.
I can show you the next time we get there, but
Kortifex's
the
barrier.
first, you know how like we had perk tier upgrades in Cold War that you bought with Ethereum crystals? Well, now you have to do everything in-game each time. So the first level of each perk is always free.
Even these creatures need a head on their shoulders.
So level 1 jug is free, level 1 stamina up is free, speed cola, etc., etc., etc. But then you can start paying like $2,500 and then $5,000 and then $7,500 to get it all the way up to tier 4. But you have to do it in each individual game. You cannot, again, you don't get to do it outside of like in the lobby, or like have it always like that, so that like we did last year, like using Ethereum crystals to upgrade your stuff. There's none of that anymore. You have to do each time in-game with points. And I actually think, I will say, I don't want to be completely negative here the whole time, but I actually think this is a good addition
Right in your
because
screaming mouth.
it brings us back, not completely to like, how BO3 or how it used to be, or whatever. But now you have to, each game, like, where you had only 4, you were allowed 4 perks and 4 perks only, in the past, unless you had, Gobblegum for, or, to get you more. But now you actually have to plan, like, what do you want to use? You don't just have max tier strength everything. Now you have to be like, okay, it's more important that I have tier 4 jug than it is that I have tier 2 speed cola or stamina or whatever else.
Can stand against
So I actually kind of like that. It makes you think. It makes you, engage in a different way than we've had to do it all last year. You have to, plan ahead. Well, you're not plan ahead, but while you're in game, you have to plan.
Soon.
That's
this
weird. Not
war
sure how I
will
feel about
span
that.
2 worlds.
Some people like it. Some, like me, I do. I think
suppose
it's
it
good.
already
Some people
does.
don't. They would makes the game harder. Yeah, and I think the game needs to be harder. I think last year was far too easy, to be honest with you. 1 week
This is
of
Prof.
grinding,
You have
and you
another
could have had
mortgage
max
to clear.
tier. So I'll show you right here. We're gonna go get stamina up right here.
Keep checking
Right here.
the altar of
No
comfort.
cost whatsoever.
Each
So I'll pick
offering
this up.
is proof.
Now, if we go back to it to get the next level, it's 2,500. And we're gonna, which actually might not be a bad idea. That we're gonna try to do this next round without getting a kill. This next challenge. But we're gonna. Yeah, I don't need to spend it on Pack-a-Punch. I could do that. It's not that we can't outrun these guys right now, though, so. Cold War is too easy, that makes it boring. I agree. I mean, it was, look, they wanted to let new players in, and...
Lucky to find this.
This is too loud. I don't know how it is for you guys, but it's very loud for me to try to talk over. They wanted to let new players in, so they made it easier intentionally. That was their stated objective at the beginning of the year, which is fine. And this just adds a bit more, though. Like, now, if you wanted to have some practice on it, like, kind of figure some things out.
Bonus points.
You had your chance to do that, and now, you know, it's still not going to be, I don't think, difficult. It's very similar to Cold War in a lot of ways. But to make it a little bit more difficult, I think is a good thing. So let's get some armor. Did you watch the Vanguard premiere last night? Yeah, the whole, like, T-Pain thing? Oh, we don't have enough. Damn it.
Give it a try.
I did. It was... the crowd there was just... They were dull, huh? Like, nobody making any noise whatsoever for that show. And then by the time when they put the music artist on at the end, I was out. I was done. With the mystery box now, you can, instead of getting like rare, epic, legendary, you get pack-a-punch levels. There is no weapon rare, tier list on that as far as rare, legendary, epic, blah 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 blah. It's just one level, and then pack-a-punch is the only thing that changes. So we got another one of these. Enemies killed by explosives have a chance to explode. We're gonna get that because we have
I have no fear of death. Still, this altar makes me
we have a challenge that we're trying to complete and getting kills by killing an enemy.
That strange little furnace
7,500. I keep forgetting it's 7,500. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, other than because we're gonna try not to kill anything this round as we're doing this.
killing.
But it just feels nice to have. I don't know. So it's 7,500. Like it used to be 5,000, and then 15,000 to 30,000. That's the same as last year. So Jug is right there. So we would like to have that, but we're not going to be able to do it before we go into this one. So dead crowd, completely dead crowd all through us. It was weird. Like, what are you guys doing? And then when they had Courage come out at the beginning, and like he stopped, and he's like, "Oh no, wait! If I only had, like, don't make them act. They can't act." And then the orchestra piped in after that. Like, orchestra sounded great. By the way, so oh no, this is not the right one to do it on. Oh no. This is such a tight location. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. And I don't have... Shit. Because doing that blitz is going to be down in this room. And it's very small. If it was like the farm area, we could definitely do it. Where is this one? Okay, this is at Shinonuma. Let's try... We're going to try this. And we're going to try not to get a single kill while we're doing this, okay?
Dark Aether.
So if you're like, what the hell are you doing, Switter? Shoot him, kill him, let's go. You're being boring. It's not that. I'm trying not to kill anything. I do have an Ether Shroud available. I'm going to have to hold that until, like, it's really necessary because it's going to get tight in this area.
Bellekar the Warlock.
So this could be bad. We might go down. If we do, I don't really care. I mean, I do because I'm competitive, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. So we're going to try to just escort this thing. And unfortunately, you can't, when you don't have a secondary, you can't switch out to just your fist. So I have to have my gun out. Well, let's try to get this done. They do a lot of damage when they hit you too, and I don't even have armor. Oh, we got an explodey guy.
Careful, there is an explosive revenant in your vicinity.
Yeah, I see him. Oh my god. Okay, well, I just ether shrouded. Where's the thing? Oh no!
No.
Oh my god. Dude. Aim assist is so sticky on this, man. It was literally pulling me into the zombies as I was trying to run away from them. Let's see if we can do this. We don't have far to go. It's like right over here. Ooh. Okay, done. That calling card better pop up too.
So what?
Because I just went down for that, and I can't buy a another one. You have to get to level 53 before you can buy quick revives, and they cost like 3,000 salvage.
But someone will respond.
So I better get that calling card. That's all we were trying to do, was do that without getting a single kill. Because that's a challenge, so hopefully we got it. If not, who cares? Big deal. We'll get it eventually at some point. But the calling card actually kind of looked pretty cool, so I wanted that. There it is. We got it. Okay. We're going to equip that too when we get out of this game.
Shut your face!
But they gave me two bad options there for completing that.
That scream will forever ring in my ears.
Trying to complete Blitz down in this room. Like, look how small this area is. It's just here to here. That's it. Like, that would have been a nightmare. Okay, we should be able to go get ourselves Jug as well. But yeah, that whole premiere thing was kind of weird last night. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't do it. I did that one over there. That's right. So we still don't have Jug. That sucks. Yeah, that premiere was weird, like how it went. I don't know. It just, like, it got to the point where it's uncomfortable. And I'm one of those people, like, I don't like uncomfortable stuff for even for other people because it makes me uncomfortable. So I just get kind of like, no. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. And I just have to turn it off. And by the way, you can't even pause the game on solo right now. It's glitched. So like I could press the start button, and you can hear him still going. He's still talking. The zombies are still moving. There's some issues. I mean, it just came out, so that's expected. I'm not like that kind of stuff. I'm not even really upset about. It's just, I mean, there is no zombies content. This is it, by the way. We just did like every challenge that there is. There's nothing else. It just repeats now. This is that. So what I've shown you in the first 3 objectives is the entirety of zombies right now. It gets a little bit more difficult, you know, like Outbreak as time goes on, but there is nothing else to do. You just literally just repeating these same objectives. There's nothing else to it. I mean, this is the least amount of zombies content at launch since World at War, when they just had knocked after you completed the you know, the campaign.
Blow out your evil face.
So then that'll move. Could be downstairs. Oh, we're gonna get. This does more critical damage. You don't need to be near the obelisk to get kills and do all this kind of stuff. You can do it anywhere within the boundaries of whatever, you know, part of the map you're on. Here. You gotta go. Have a good day. All right. Take care. All thrills, not Neptune. I like Neptune better. I gotta say. I don't know. I don't know about this name change. But I'll call you all thrills. That's fine.
You came back from the grave for this? Headshots are kindness.
That's armor. And I really wish there was some kind of perk or something, attachment, I don't know, that you could reload while sprinting, because it cancels your reload every time you sprint, and it's just, it's not great. Here we go.
Skull is shattered.
Hello? The directional sound is not awesome. It sounds often like there's a guy right next to you, but it just is.
Nothing but a scorch mark. Another reason to hate you. That hurt.
And that's that one done. Bro, the Cardinals are doing so good this year.
Stolen power.
They really are, man.
Delectable.
Kyler Murray's gonna get the MVP.
Battle and a
Him or
meal.
Tom Brady.
You know how to show a girl a good time.
For a 60-year-old man, Tom Brady looks pretty damn good so far.
Even Dark Aether and
But yeah,
helps their needs. Once you've had your
Arizona
fill of
looks really
fighting,
good so far.
There is a way to safely withdraw.
That game against Green Bay was good. I watched that. You guys see that
If you choose to withdraw from
Rodgers is out
there's
with
a
COVID?
in the square.
He said he had been, he didn't say he got the vaccine, but he said he had been vaccinated. I don't know how he phrased it. It was a weird kind of a thing. Because his fiance, who is Shailene Woodley, the actress, makes her own concoctions at home. What? So, yeah. Green Bay fans can't be too happy. I need this guy to come close. I need explodey guys to kill other zombies for me. So I think that's it. I think you get 5. I think it's 5 perks, right?
Even these creatures need a head on their shoulders. Max ammo.
So we can pick that. Oh,
I care not where bullets come from. Owns
okay. So this that we just saw, we just pulled out. That's a pack-a-punch. One time you can see it below the gun. 3 shots to kill with a single-papped gun on round 5. With a shotgun too. That's kind of. It's not awesome. But we're working on this MP40.
Right in your screaming mouth.
Oh boy. I don't like how they do that. They got the exploding guys just spawn right on top of you and you kill them and it takes most of your, well, not most, part of your shield. It's so much of your health, man. It's crazy.
I call that one dead.
Alright, should we... Let's go get Jug 2.
blood to blood. We share our strength.
We'll do this.
This is a
And-
war of attrition, my allies. Take the fight
Then
to the
after
enemy.
this objective, I think we should be able to double pap, and then hopefully we'll get some more scrap to get armor. We were getting like no
Take
scrap
fight
at the
to
beginning.
Von List. Weaken his forces
We just kept getting
by
ammo
killing
drops.
as many as you can.
But this is that other one that you can do the challenge where if you don't get a kill on round 3 or higher, you get that calling card. But in this room, it would be so hard.
Destroy the intruders. My plans will not be thwarted.
Doing that escort mission on Shinonuma was not easy with how narrow it is there. So if you get like that farm area, that would probably be the best. Kind of wide open.
Right to hell.
Like, look how much ammo drops we're getting.
Stench attempt.
Each salvage drop though is like 50 salvage. So that's pretty good.
Scout and shut it.
Refilled our armor there. As always, nice.
Battle.
So much anger. So much strength.
Ah, reload, please. Oh, we got one of these guys.
They leave nothing but a scorch mark. Those abominations never should have risen.
These guys suck, man. They take out your armor. real quick. We still have a minute and a half to go here. You know what I just realized? I haven't seen a crawler yet. No crawling zombies. Do you see how, like, do you see me just get, I can't pause right now. Do you see me get pulled into those zombies there? Like, that's the aim assist on this. It's so strong. I might have to turn it off. Might not be a bad thing to do. Like it got me killed on Shino Numa. And it nearly got me killed again there. Reload. That's that spring camera reload. Oh my god, he's right behind me.
My duty to silence the rat. Son calls them boom streets. I call that one dead.
And those exploding guys do so much damage, man. It's crazy.
And soon, I swear it.
You have much to learn, but you hurt Kortifex.
And I'm trying to get like all of my kills with the gun because I'm trying to level up the gun, and I should have used my double XP tokens that I have. Just regular and weapon, but whatever. I did. Okay, we need 15k to upgrade. We're not going to buy that just yet because we might be able to pick some up around here before we go into the next challenge. Let's get to 15k before we do, though.
To the head. I am the bomb squad today.
I don't like how they handle the spawns with this stuff.
Once you are dead, you will enter my command.
Like, they always just spawn right in this exact location. Monkey bombs take too long to throw out. They're kind of... It's not the best thing ever. And those aren't papped or anything, so we're not going to bother with that. I remember I went to a Cardinals game last year and Carly Murray gave me a high five. No kidding. That's great.
Destroy these intruders.
Must have good tickets. You know, I've been to, I can't even tell you how many Red Sox games growing up. And since, but like we started in, I'm from Boston originally. And opening day is like it's a holiday for us.
That is what you are. The vengeful dead.
You are, like, your parents are like, oh, you're skipping school to go to the game, right, this year? Like, yeah, of course. It's just kind of expected. It's what you do. Oh, we got 15k, by the way. Where's Pat? I've been to hockey games a bunch. I've been to basketball games a bunch. I've never, ever, ever been to a football game. Pro or college, for that matter. Splatterfest. Okay, let's get
Sacrificing a heart. That really takes me back.
put cryo on and deal more damage to slowed enemies, melee attacks do more damage and heal you. Well, we're not exactly gonna get
Do not look at
melee
it,
kills right now,
Shinobi.
so.
Just take what you need and go.
Oh, and do I have enough now for level 2 armor? Yes, I do. Exactly.
The
enough.
next
Okay.
best thing to victory made.
So let's do another transmit.
We have a message to send. Thanks to Bellekar.
I don't know, like, I don't know if we should be going for high rounds. I don't know if I should exfil and just check my challenges and see what's like next closest kind of a thing, and just do something like that. What do you guys think?
Bellekar and I collaborated on that orb. I'm a bit surprised it works.
I mean, it looks cool.
I learned as much from the
I don't
professor
feel
as
like
he does
escorting the
from
monkey
Give his
in
world
Cold War. I always
peace.
felt bad for him. I'm not gonna feel bad for this guy.
Even these creatures
Plus, he's not
need a
getting
head on
advantage from the Dark Aether anyway, so.
They cannot be allowed to live! Return to the earth, Onryo! You cannot have this!
I'm stuck on something.
Making good progress.
Yeah, we're almost done here. Just to the courtyard. And there we go. You should exfil and check challenges. Yeah, so like, it's the thing is we're now literally just doing the same stuff that we have done already. There's only 3 challenges, objectives, whatever you want to call them, to do. By the way, Peter McCain is here.
Soon,
Right there.
this war will span 2 worlds. I suppose it already does.
There's just like that's the entirety of this mode right now. Like I don't know, like what's the point? Like I don't
Let
know.
us find a sinister to restore our waning strength.
I don't know. It's just it's such a. I gotta be honest. It's really just a bummer of a mode right now.
Silence is golden.
There's just nothing to it anymore. Well, not anymore, but right now there's just nothing to. Just zombies at the start of the year here. Alright, so we can do this so we do more headshot damage. And let's upgrade our health regen real quick, and then we'll exfil. We'll check our challenges and see if we can get a couple more things done. That way we're getting the XP.
This is poison. That would be mercy. Even these creatures need a head on their shoulders.
Something else I don't like, I gotta say, is when you only have one weapon, again, you can't just swap to your fists. Like, I have the shotgun now, but you wouldn't be able to just swap to your fists. You have to keep the gun in your hands. And you can't, like, if you start to reload, and then you're getting overwhelmed by zombies, you can't just YY out of it. You have to, like, either sprint to get out of it, or, like, you know, even if you aim down sight, it'll still continue to... It'll still continue. Oh, God.
Once you are dead, you will answer my command.
Look what I do to your champions, phone list.
It will still continue to the reload animation. It doesn't stop, you know, you from reloading by aiming down
Shot to
sight.
the head.
So I don't like that. And these are just like the Ethereum crystals around the Outbreak map that have, you know, little prizes inside, basically. Deal much more damage when shooting while stationary. Chance to
Sacrifice is
put that on.
central
Okay,
tonight.
so we're gonna exfil now, and I don't think there's anything else I really want to get while we're here. I don't have anything
Use it to call a
anyway.
rift portal. Your refuge.
So let's do that. We're gonna exfil, and then we'll check the challenges.
When a rift portal opens,
So
get
you can
there as
see
quick as
under
you
the
can.
mini-map it says kills before the portal opens,
Professor,
which is
your soldiers
the
tire
UI
of
in this
fighting.
game is not great. So the HUD,
Do not.
I don't think
Headshots
like
are
it's not even
kindness.
even. Like that should match up against the mini-map, or you know, like balance it a little bit. It just looks weird. It's kind of sticking out there. But anyhow, so you do that,
Strike them down.
and then you have a certain amount of time
Why am I
to exfil after that. And we did this on round 15 this morning when the first stream that I did today. And you get a lot of these dudes, and it makes it fairly difficult. We still were able to do it, but it definitely makes it more difficult when you get those guys shooting you. 'Cause like I said, you get a lot of them. There's no animation for the nuke too, which I don't like. I think the portal was here. Yeah, that's it. And then you just walk up to the portal and hold it down X. There's no animation to exfil.
I knew
You don't
would
go through
make
the
it to
portal.
safety.
You don't
What
anything.
a
That's
relief.
it. Takes you like 2 seconds to
The first
fully
victory
activate
is
it,
to maintain your morals.
and then the game just ends. That's it. There's like I said, no animation, no nothing
Call
else.
upon my shroud, and it is
Oh my god. Map playlist out of date. Okay, we're gonna get another update. That happened earlier, and I think it didn't give me all the stuff that I had been working towards, but that's okay. So let's look at the calling card. I'm actually going to put this one on because I like it. What was this? Silent Farce? I don't know why we got that. But I'm going to put this one on. I think that looks pretty cool. That's the one we did where the don't get any kills challenge. I don't think we unlocked anything else, right? Yeah, no, okay. So there's that. So let's look at our challenges now. So that's the one we just did. Complete 25 blitz objectives. Just a matter of time, like that we'll accomplish as we go through. Same thing for harvest. Exfil at round 12 or higher. We already got that. Like I said, we exfilled on round 15, I think it was earlier. Complete 25 transmits. Again, we just need to keep playing. Complete each type of objective at least once in Tonga, Royal Hotel, and Shinonuma in a single match. Again, that's just going to take us some time as we're playing through. So there's nothing I can really like focus on there. Boot camp, we got this one. Drink from a demonic fountain twice in a single match. So basically get tier 2 upgrade. Okay, we can do that. We can start working on this. Get 1,000 eliminations with weapons from the mystery box. So we got to start pulling from the mystery box. I already did this one. 25 kills using your artifact. I think I was using energy mine. Craft 25 pieces of equipment. There's really nothing I can, like, I'm at such a low level, there's barely anything I can craft. And we did these other two already. I didn't look to see what those were. Melee kill 100. Okay, we can do this. Let's do this. If we can get the harvest objective on round 1 again, we can knock this out on that, no problem. Pack-a-punch, we can get that easy too. That's just going to come as we're playing. That's not hard. Criticals, same kind of a deal. Sacrifice 100 hearts. Again, that's just time played. Exfil 50 times. Apparently we've done it 6 so far. Complete 50 objective. Again, that's just kind of as we're going through. Kill a zombie, Boomschreier, Sturmkrieger, all with a throwing knife in the same round. Okay, I've never even bothered to pick up a throwing knife, so I guess we'll try to do that. And we need to use our equipment more, basically, is what all this stuff is. So let's just use equipment. Yeah, okay. So what did I say? Equipment and throwing knives, basically. We have a little thing here, but we'll take that, make sure it's off so it goes away. Should I keep him or should I put this guy on? Because I haven't used him yet, or Kingsley. You guys care which one I use? Should we try him? I haven't used him yet. All right, we'll put that on for now. It doesn't matter. We'll pop back in. So when we see, basically use tacticals, use explosive, get explosive kills, Throwing knife kills. We got to do it all in one round though, so that means you have to wait until the Sturmkriegers are actually spawning in. Those are the minigun wielding zombies. Oh, I didn't.
Craft to special forces. Von List now wields the powers of Kortifex. To stop him, you must take down his barriers. The Dark Aether
I didn't upgrade my gun. Oh, I
artifacts will
put the
help.
new
Take
attachment that I
Kortifex
unlocked
too.
on it. But it's not a big deal. I don't think this is going to give you much in round one.
Will show you the way.
Oh my god. That's frustrating.
Through those portals lies all
Okay,
you
we've got a
require.
harvest. Let's go do the harvest.
You must
Exact same
take
as last time. It's going to be at Hotel Royal as well.
Kortifex's
So what we're going to do is
barriers
just
continues
wait here
to
until we
drain
get
your demon's
40
power.
melee kills with it,
Remember,
and then we'll get off. And that'll be
Kortifex
one challenge, another challenge complete. Oh, it's not at the
We
hotel.
have a
Sorry,
problem.
it's in this.
Kortifex's rune
Well,
magic.
I guess this is a hotel too, or
leeching
an
energy
apartment
from
building.
your
I'm not sure.
demons.
But we're just gonna get 40 melee kills before I
take
move.
the
And if you're like,
runestones dropped by dead
why are you
relics and
just doing the
demons.
challenges now? Like, do these objectives. It's the same objectives. There's 3 objectives. That's it. We've done them all a bunch of times already. Like, we're not doing anything. There's just nothing else to do.
Closer you get, the
Bop him
faster
in
you
the
fall.
face. Now again, you have 3 different stations that you can do this at, but so I could put these ones in right now. But I'm gonna wait because I just don't want to advance and forget. It's so hard for me not to do, like, pick these things up. Like, I want to pick them up so bad.
Max ammo.
Take aim and hold nothing back.
Come and get it.
I haven't kept track, and I should have. We have a total of 31 eliminations.
Come at me. You
We got like 5. In the town square there at the beginning, maybe.
out of my way. Filthy Wiedergänger.
Filthy Wiedergänger.
In deinem Gesicht. Close enough to smell its breath.
Oh boy.
Oh, your strength is inhuman.
That's 45, so we gotta be close. So I think now we can start putting them in. We can start putting them in and just keep getting melee kills as we go through the rest of this, and that should be all we needed.
Scheiße! More soldiers! Rise up! Stop the thieves this instant!
Find that obelisk. It's around here.
Let's get kills with equipment, explosive equipment especially. Picking up those gammon bombs should be good. Like we have to have got enough by now, I would think. And we just need one more tablet or whatever the hell they're called. Okay, rune stones, not tablets, rune stones. So we should be good.
Strike at me, will you?
So that's that. That's one challenge done. Well, another challenge done. And then when we...
Didn't know how empty
It'd be
I
better,
felt
I
until
probably,
was
in
restored.
doing the actual challenges, but to get the explosive kills with equipment,
Excellent. We need our symbiotic spirits at full strength.
but
That's
they just
one
don't do a ton of
obstruction
damage the higher you
eliminated.
go, so...
Take down the others.
Alright, let's go get our little health.
You may not like the flavor, but the power
There's a couple of radio stuff things you can listen to around the map.
Oberführer von List to all the Wahrheit personnel across all theaters of space.
Nothing particularly special about them. It's just like, hey, I'm the bad guy. I'm, you know... There's really nothing to them.
You know that flavor, yes?
I don't know how that did damage to me over there.
Skull shattered. Wiedergänger down.
A Wiedergänger? Like, how did that... I don't know how that did damage to me, man. That was so far away. But, whatever, okay. Oh, is that a throwing knife?
Rape them while you can.
That radio is still going.
Our enemy is time itself. Even now.
Where else did we open? Did we open anything else? That was the first thing we did, right? Yeah, so there's nothing else open. Let's go do this one, so this way we can get Jug at least. How much is the first armor?
The crafting table.
750.
Turn your salvage into something useful.
We had to craft items, but
Inviktor will open
you have to reach certain levels. It's so weird going back to the very beginning, like, you know, the beginning of Cold War again.
I'm getting too good
Just
at
not
this.
used to it, but you have to wait until you reach certain
This is
levels before
craft.
you can
We
even
are on the
craft
offensive.
things.
Kill anything that moves.
So like completing, you know, craft whatever it was, 50 items, 100 items, whatever the hell it was, like, it's not hard, it's just that we can't really even do it right now.
Rise, revenants.
I don't know, I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a machine gun zombie this round. It's only round 2, so. So probably not. But I just decided to get that kill just in case with the throwing knife since I've got it. And we need to get distracted kills too, so let's see if we can line up a few of them here.
Damn you, Wiedergänger!
They do damage though, and it's like it's... Where the hell did that decoy go?
Auf Wiedersehen to your face!
Wiedersehen to your face. So it's not like Cold War's little distraction grenade where you just dropped it on the floor, the decoy that you just dropped on the floor and it kind of stuck there.
Wolfram von List.
This thing bounces away on you, so don't just chuck it. And it ended up out there somewhere.
Satisfactory. Perhaps you will end on this.
Have any of you guys been playing yet? Like, tell me, excuse me, tell me what you think
struck
about
a
it.
blow, and I know Von List felt it. It is what he deserves. Outstanding.
I really haven't got
work.
anything positive
Keep
to
at
say
it
so
until
far.
this battleground is open. Keep
So
checking
I think
the
I probably
altar
won't
of
say
covenants.
much about
Its
it because
offerings.
it's not fun to listen to somebody say, you know, this sucks over and over.
No hit! No problem!
But see, what I'm hoping is, I will say this. What I'm hoping is, you know, let's go back even, you know, a year, a couple of years, and you know, last year was supposed to be Sledgehammer's turn. It was supposed to be this game last year. And whatever happened with the production of it wasn't coming along sufficiently, or how, you know, whatever. Activision didn't like it. And they said to Treyarch, hey, can you do this for this year? And they said, sure. So we had a down, you know, like a very buggy year this past year, plus the pandemic, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's understandable. It's annoying and frustrating. They had, even after a year, they didn't fix like a lot of the crashing issues or anything. So it was definitely frustrating, but it was at least somewhat understandable.
What have we here?
And then, as far as zombies specifically goes, this was supposed to be Sledgehammer doing zombies as well. And I think, you know, the whole thing was they were trying to get basically exactly what they did last year with zombies in Cold War. You know, they achieved their goal of getting new people to play, making things easier to understand and all that kind of stuff, and, you know, blah, 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 whatever.
The altar of covenants. Don't be scared.
And they got a lot more people playing last year than have ever played zombies before. So they were, obviously, when I say they were, I mean Activision, they were happy with that. So I think what has happened now is it's like, Treyarch, you've got zombies now. But it didn't happen until like this summer that they kind of made that known.
You cannot withstand their onslaught.
So I don't think they were been planning on any of this stuff coming up. So what they did was they took what Sledgehammer had already begun, basically, and then kind of put it through the Cold War cycle. You know, kind of Cold War-ized it, for lack of a better, well, for lack of a real term. All right, let's pick that guy.
I can find a use for this.
Because we need to get kills when we stun and slow and do all kinds of stuff with our tactical. So.
The light in their eyes makes a perfect target.
So it's kind of understandable that we have, I mean, we've got like I said, you've literally already seen everything that Zombies has to offer so far this year. Like everything that there is to do.
Emphasis on the boom.
Scream like nails on chalk.
Oh, but if, oh no. Pick it up. Okay. I don't like how you have to wait for that, like, to spawn back in, to really spawn in before you can pick them up. I really don't like that.
You think you are bleeding me? It is I.
But yeah, you've literally seen everything that Zombies has to offer so far this year. That's it. We've done it. In like the first 3 rounds, you've done everything. I mean, this is like... This is such very little content. You could almost call it no content, other than we're actually able to do this. But it's like, I mean, this is nothing. Let's be, let's be fair.
You got lucky today, but you will fall. And
there is nothing to this. So, which is your biggest problem with the game? The lack of content or the creative decisions? So far, the lack of content, because, like, as I was just happened to be saying, Red Eye, there is literally nothing to do in this game. Like, in the first 3 rounds, you've already done everything that there is.
You struck a blow.
In this Zombies mode. That's literally it. You can buy, more, upgrade the perks that you have or whatever, but it's not different. It's just kind of more. So, like, we could go ahead over here now and get level 2 stamina up instead of just having level 1 that we have now, but there's nothing different about that. I still hate that we don't have dedicated Zombies characters. I think it's such a mistake. And telling the story through intel is just...
Dream will haunt my nightmares.
It didn't work last year. I don't know why it would work this year. It's just not a fun way to go about doing things, but whatever. Okay. Deal more damage from stationary, stowed weapons, don't care about that. Melee attacks do more damage and heal you. I think we're fine for now.
Must have used that brain for something.
So we would
You
need...
are fools to do craft splitting.
Oh,
But once you are dead,
that's something I don't like,
you
is
will
that they
answer
can spawn
my
right under your
command.
feet, the exploding zombies, and just blow up immediately. Like, that's not cool.
I'm a one-man massacre.
I really don't like that. So part of me is just like, maybe we get to, you know...
My patience, mortals.
I mean, what's the point? Like, you should get to round 5 in exfil, because at least you'll get the exfil challenges done.
Go ahead. No problem. In this war, I take no prisoners. Swing at me, take a
Totally agree. Yeah, right. The Covenants are lackluster too. It's like there isn't enough to do. Yeah, I mean... It's like, instead of doing alternate ammo types, they have the Covenants. And the Covenants are just... I mean, they're... Well, lackluster is a great way to put it. We can leave it at that, I think. So over here. Oh, wait. I thought I had 1,500. No, I have 1,200. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, I can start crafting stuff now. Let's do one of these.
Genius. Well done.
Just because we need to do crafting to get the next challenge. Oh, well, we needed to hit the box, too.
Firearms.
We need to get kills with box weapons. Kind of sucks that it's not Pack-a-Punch, but whatever.
Go on the attack.
I would actually put the lack of wonder weapon. That's another big thing, by the way. Yep. As creative decision, it wouldn't have been hard to put a ray gun from previous title. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, I mean, this is Treyarch doing it, right? Why couldn't there be a ray gun? And we know that it was around in World War II era from previous Treyarch Black Ops games. So it would make sense that it, you know, that there would be one. It's not like, how the hell can this be here? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. It would make perfect sense. So, I mean, that being said, if it was just a ray gun, I would be disappointed with that. That it was like just a ray gun and not something specific to this game. But at least it would be something. And we don't get anything now. We have no Easter eggs. There's, again, a couple of the little radios around the map, but that's literally it. And there's nothing else. What is that? This is great for what we're doing right now. The whole thing is just, honestly, it's just kind of a shame, man. It just... Every time I would get pissed at Cold War, I would be like, you know what? They had a year left to do it. They had a pandemic, you know, in the middle of it. They were working from home. Like, everything was against them. But by the end of the year, not much had really improved. So, you know, how long am I going to feel bad for it? And then, so then now, it's also like, I'm kind of not mad at Treyarch. I'm mad at Activision. Because again, they tapped Treyarch in the middle of like the summer and like, hey, you guys are actually going to do zombies again this year. Cool? Cool. Whoa. So it's not that I'm mad at Treyarch even, it's just... I'm just kind of mad that they're doing it so shittily.
Headshots field.
Like, nothing is getting planned out. And it's like, well, this could be great for the future. It's like, yeah, but this is 2 straight years now where it's going to be very disappointing. I mean, I was not a fan of Cold War. If you guys were, again, that's great. Everybody's got their own opinions. You know, I have mine, you have yours, whatever.
You have made a blood enemy of Oberführer Wolfram von List.
But it just, Cold War was like, it was fun for, every time something new would come out, it was like fun for a week, and then done. Fun for a week, done. I still go back and play IW Zombies, because it's a blast.
Von List will not forgive this. Send again?
I'll go back and play BO3 Zombies, because it's fun and interesting. Lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to look at, lots of things to check out. Cold War just does not have that. I mean, for me...
Special Forces. When you leave the battle, I believe you call it...
Firebase Z is the worst map ever, including Transit, including Die Rise, blah, blah, blah. Because those maps are aggressively bad. And Firebase Z, to me, the worst thing you could ever do is just be boring. Just kind of there. Taking up space, not contributing, not doing anything other than being boring. Oh, why did that?
At least they let
That
you
was
know
so
they're
weird.
coming.
That was so weird.
Skull shattered. Wiedergänger down.
When I held it down before, it just went away. That was really odd. That was very, very, very strange. Okay. This gun is not doing any good. It's not Pack-a-Punch. I'm just trying to do some... I need box weapon kills. That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
Consider yourself defused.
Yeah, Cold War was a snore fest for me too. Way too easy. Yeah, I mean... Again, I'm not mad at it. Like, they needed to change something up. They needed to... They should have just abandoned all of the old storylines altogether and made it new. Like, by the time BO4 rolled around, even BO3, the story was so convoluted and it just impossible to follow.
Professor,
Even for people that have been playing since World at War, it was such a convoluted mess. It's like they needed to do something different. They weren't allowing new players in, just for a pure lack of understanding of what the hell's going on standpoint. So I think they made the right call for the long run, the long haul, kind of of what they did with Cold War by getting new players to play. But again, at the same time, it was just like... And you would think, like, so many new people played zombies this year than ever have in the past. And way more people completed Easter eggs than have ever done in the past.
You came a long way.
And you would think with that, zombie streamers and YouTubers or whatever would have had a good year. Because so many more people are watching. I mean, they're doing this stuff. They want to learn about it. They want to know more things about it. And this is not just me. This is for all the big streamers, everybody. After the first 2, max 3 days, your viewership plummeted off the table. Like, it was literally not worth it to stream unless the people that watch your streams are huge donators. Because nobody's watching.
Bonus points.
You do way better off just doing something else altogether.
Spend it wisely.
It was just completely dead after the first 3 days. Firebase Z came out and people were so excited because D Machina, I think, was the best map on Cold War. I still think it is. It was the most interesting, and it had kind of more things to look at, like being that you could go into the Dark Aether and look around and kind of experience that kind of stuff. And none of the other maps had anything like that. And then Die Maschine comes out, and it dropped early because so many people were playing. So people were so excited about it. On the third day, nobody was watching anymore. Nobody. It's like, how is this possible? Because there is nothing to the, there was nothing to the game last year. You could do it, yeah, but there was nothing more to it. The reason why people watch videos and watch streams and guides and all this kind of stuff for the older games is because there was stuff to do. Like, sorry, I'm not even reading chat. Was a Snorefest for me too? Yeah, I read that. Red Eye. And lack of personality. Yeah, that's having no dedicated zombies characters is the big thing with that. It makes it so dull, and the only way you get storyline is by picking up intel that's hidden throughout the maps. And with Outbreak and the round-based stuff, it's spread out everywhere. I would venture that 99.9% of the people did not collect every piece of intel. I did. I know how difficult it was to find and get and how tedious it was to do all that stuff, but it was not worth it and not a good way to tell a story. Yeah, you're spitting facts. Never cared for story after BO2. I actually thought they'd change the story after that. I mean, the story was okay. It was just so complicated that people that had been playing since day one had no idea. Like, which multiverse is this? Which version of Richtofen is this? Which version of... I'm not talking about Primus and Ultimus. I'm talking about the many, 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 many strands, branches that came off of the whole multiverse. Timeline, you can't call it a timeline, but that whole thing, basically, with the whole multiverse and all that kind of stuff. It was just... is a nightmare to follow. Like, you couldn't. Everyone on Twitch was playing Die Maschine when it came out, but after that they got the gist of it. They left. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool that I do like that people were able to do it on their own. They didn't have to study guides and do whatever. Like BO4 got my most controversial opinion about zombies is incoming here. I think Voyage of Despair is one of the best maps of all time. It's a great map, a great location, a great setting for a zombies game. I will stick to that. Same thing for Raven the Redwoods. Raven the Redwoods Easter egg is quite dull. And doing the actual Easter egg on Voyage of Despair is very time-consuming, and it can be certainly tedious, but I don't mind it because I like the map so much. But people that don't like it, I understand. I understand them not liking the Easter egg. I don't understand them not liking the map, to be honest with you. But, that's definitely a hot take. I know. I put it on, I think, Instagram the other day, and people were like, what? They were losing their shit. I think it's a great map, though. But again, that's my hottest take as far as zombies goes. I think it's a really cool map. It's a place... For me, zombies, one of the best things about it is... For talking about the individual maps is... If it's a good map for me, it's a place that I want to hang out. I just want to spend some time there. I don't really care. I'm always wanting to do the Easter egg, but even if the Easter egg's not great, I would still have fun being on the map. Again, that's Raven the Redwoods for me. It's not a good Easter egg, but the map is really cool. It's a great setting, I think, for an Easter egg, for a zombies game. Same thing, again, with Voyage of Despair. Zombies in Spaceland, one of the reasons why it's so awesome is just being in that location, being at a theme park. Like, how cool is that? It's just fun, Hey! These guys.
Worse than the blast.
I have to use my tacticals, man. Okay, so you're dead. Pick that back up. Now the next explodey guy we get, we need to knife kill him, throwing knife kill him. And we're on round 5, so I think we will get a machine gun guy. I think. Thought it was round 5. Could be wrong about that.
down like a rabid dog.
Okay, let's go drop these off.
The sinister moved. Why can't that thing stay put?
A bullet to the head. Work. That will teach you to keep your distance.
Didn't get a chance to kill him. He blew up on me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he just blew up. No! Turn zombie. God damn it.
Fed out. If they succeed, their demons will be worse than ever.
Give me one more. Preferably while I still have insta kill.
The stern figure is near you, and it is
I heard him.
every
Where
hour.
is he? There's the machine gun guy. There it is. Okay, that's gonna take a bit.
Get me back in the fight!
I hit my ether shroud and it didn't go off. Don't want to kill him. There we go. Oh, and now I don't have any more?
I think I'll be needing this.
Hey, there we go. Okay, now.
Would have killed me when you had the chance.
Oh, did I get it done? I did it. Did I just get the challenge done? I think I did. I think I saw the calling card pop off.
Coming with
The sinister blade. Find it, plaything.
Okay, we're gonna get another kill with it just in case. And I hear the guy. There we go. Okay. So we're good to go now as far as that challenge. And we got that done. Alright, so that's done. That would have been an annoying one. Especially with the machine gun zombie, but I think we're good there.
Curl up and sleep right now.
It was a decent survival map for sure. Oh, Voyage, yeah. And again, I know that most people don't like it. I understand. I just happen to. I just, for whatever reason, I like the setting. The one thing I got to give this game is I personally like the difficulty spike. When the last time we've had a genuinely hard zombies map, well, although I can see the sprinters getting annoying. Yes, that was the big thing for me. I did the exfil on round 15 when we played earlier this morning. I streamed. This is my second stream of the day, by the way, for this.
Where the veil between worlds is thin.
Do I not have enough? What's going on? Oh, I didn't buy level 1
I am
yet?
not a fighting man, but I would want that.
I didn't know I hadn't bought level 1 yet. Okay. The sprinters are... Once they kick in, it's like... Well, it's kind of like Outbreak, right? Once you reach like a certain round, it's like... Level 5 is actually like level 25 in regular zombies, round-based zombies, I should say, not regular.
just to shut you up.
Round 10 is like round 100, you know, etc., etc., etc. It's like it's so super unbelievably easy at the beginning. Like rounds 1 and 2 and really 3. Round 5 there, I mean, my ether shroud didn't pop and I was trying to, you know, kill
Every stinking one of you.
the big fat guy with a throwing knife. That's why I went down. But it's not hard, you know what I mean? But then you get that super spike in... what I'm trying to get to, basically, is I just wish it was more gradual. Especially if this is all we're going to have for a while. Because I guarantee there's a lot of people that are going to... Kind of like with Outbreak. You remember when Outbreak first came out and one of the Dark Ops challenges was exfil after round 10? And it was like a lot of people found it super hard. You know, and it wasn't easy, I'll give you that. What do I want to get rid of?
Worth every penny.
No,
Well,
I didn't mean...
Every ventricle.
Oh, well. Do I have more? Yeah. critical kills, return a bullet to the clip. We're good with that. So I just wish it was more successive rather than just boom. It's like all of a sudden you just jump 10 levels, go another round, and oh my god, you just jump 20 levels, that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's not that bad. But the guns, like, well, we haven't unlocked everything yet, right? So like but the shotgun I was using earlier, that started doing no damage. Like in everything else, like I guarantee you, this gun, this MP40 or the STG or anything like that, once you get to round like 10 or more, even triple papped, we were like doing very little damage. So you know, it gets hard, and a lot of these challenges are in such small locations that, you know, it's definitely difficult, and it will be a challenge, but it's like, is it like too much all of a sudden? There's no space to move around in. Like on Outbreak, you could at least run and move, you know? Unless you're doing holdout challenge. But
Right between your glowing eyes.
anyhow. Yeah, the Spritzer spawn definitely could be smooth a couple more. Yeah. Mr. Money, what's up, man? Good to see you again. You were here this morning. If we get 2 more... No, we're not going to have it. Okay, so let's... What do we have? What's the next challenge? We'll do another blitz, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's hit the box. See if we can get a papped weapon out of this, and... It's funny, right? You know what? I'm going to pick it up.
I didn't go to sniper school, but it's never too late to learn.
Time
Never too
for a
late to
surprise
learn.
attack.
I wonder, because you guys remember with Cold War, a lot of the challenges were like if you had to get like 5,000 kills with a gun from out of the mystery box, but if you pack-a-punched it, it like negated that whole thing, or you upgraded it. It would they wouldn't count. So I wonder if these do. Okay, here's another thing. You see me just I pulled up twice there, and it was the same with the shotgun earlier today. I have trigger stops because I have an Xbox Elite controller. So if you have a scuff or anything like that, you know, most of them have trigger stops on them. It does not work. You cannot shoot. It works with assault rifles, SMGs. It does not work with shotguns.
At least they let you know they're coming.
And it does not work with sniper rifles. So that's annoying. William, what's going on, man? Good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you, I think. Or maybe I'm just really tired. I slept for like 2.5 hours last night.
Consider yourself defused.
So, you know, I woke up at 5 to play this on stream as soon as the embargo lifted at 6 a.m.
Headshots feel.
And then I had like a little bit of I didn't even sleep for an hour. I really thought I was gonna sleep. I thought I was gonna crash out for a while, but I didn't. Kind of wish I did, but kind of glad I didn't also at the same time. But I'm gonna be like, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna be in like kind of like that foggy, not quite fully awake thing. I don't like when they're out of bounds shooting at you.
I'm getting too good at this.
You think you are really feast on your blood.
What was that? What was that? 500 kills without what? Or with what? I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, what's that? Self-revive. Hey. All right. So they do drop them. We need tactical kills, so that's why I'm doing that.
Closer you get, faster you go.
Yeah, school works more of a pain. Yeah, I thought it had been a while, but
Me with you.
good to see you again. How's Vanguard so far? It's not good. I'll be honest. Zombies-wise, it's not good. This is it. Like, this is the entirety of the mode. There's literally 3 different things to do, and that's it.
Only my undying
There's no Easter eggs of any kind. There's nothing to do. I would like if they could just take Kashino Numa is one of the maps on here. Wade still going? No, man. I took like a couple hours off and hopped back on. Thanks for coming back by though. Yeah, I slept for like an hour, maybe less than an hour. I don't remember. And I said I was gonna come back and play again on stream today, so that's what I'm doing now.
Bellekar
So we've been going for an hour and a half. We'll probably go maybe 2 hours. We're not gonna go too long. Again, there's just nothing really to it. This is like
Mindless, now brainless.
3 rounds of playing, and you've literally seen all that there is to see. I mean, it gets a little bit harder. You get these exploding zombies you just saw, the red guys. You get the machine gun guys you just saw, and you get super sprinters at maybe 10, round 10, something like that. But that's literally it. And then it's just the 3 different objectives. There's an escort objective. What we just did there was like a holdout, basically.
Your mechanical skills are impressive.
And oh, and the one where you collect the tablets. But that's it. 3 different objectives, and that's all there is to it. And then exfilling is you press this instead of going to a radio. You would press that. Starts after round 4.
A bullet to the head.
But you don't actually
works.
get exfilled. You just run up to a portal and you activate it, and that's it. Like, nothing happens. You just stand there. It's like, okay, game over. Way to go. Good job. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, man, I was like, I'd be too tired to do it. So, is Vanguard open for every platform? That's so lame. Yeah, man. What you saw earlier today, that's all there was. PC is not out yet. The only reason why I'm able to play right now is because I changed my region on my console to New Zealand. That's how I was able to play at 6 a.m. today. Normally, I wouldn't be able to play for another 4.5 hours until 9 p.m. tonight. So if your favorite streamer on Twitch or whatever, you see them playing like Cold War still today, it's like, what the hell's going on? Why aren't they playing the multiplayer of Vanguard? It's out. It's like, it's not for them yet. You know what I mean? PC, you can't change your region, so that's why you won't see a lot of people playing it just yet. Let's go get 2nd tier jug.
Ignore the taste. Enjoy the power.
And let's get 2nd tier critical hit thing, whatever this one's called. Diabolical damage.
Demon blood does a mortal good.
And then we'll do the next. We have a transmit again. So this is escort.
Bellekar and I are
From Outbreak, same thing.
new allies from the Dark Aether.
Since we can't contact your armies, we must seek what help we can get.
I just really, really, really hope that very soon they'll add more. I've DM'd the head of Activision College daughter to lay the pipe for the community after this horrible launch. Trust me.
That floating
After I do
orb
the
will
mission,
find a
they'll
weak
fix
spot
everything.
between
All right, well, get to it,
dimensions.
man.
Stay close. You will protect each other.
Whatever it takes. Let's get something done here. Because this is my second, like I said, I streamed it earlier today for 5 hours, so it's not like my second game, but this is my second time playing it, and I've been bored since this morning. So this is supposed to last us until January. No, that would be horrible. I'll probably be playing I'm gonna stream the campaign tomorrow, by the way. If anybody's interested, be subscribed.
The light in their eyes makes them perfect.
You might want to turn on notifications just for the first, couple of days of the new game when the new stuff is happening. But whatever, it's totally up to you.
I'll destroy you for that.
You get that?
Double points.
So yeah, I'm gonna stream the campaign tomorrow. Check that out. I'm hoping it's good. And then, I mean, I'm going to be streaming zombies. I'm going to be trying to stream a lot more this year. I have a very hard time playing something, which is why I didn't stream as much Cold War last year. When I get bored, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. Because then I get on stream and I'm a whiny bitch, or I'm just kind of miserable in general, and like nobody wants to watch that.
Kortifex's sins will all come home to roost.
You know what? We're going to exfil right now, and then we're going to check our challenges and see what else we can do. Maybe get something else done.
Kortifex steals our power. Take it back.
Let's find a place to make a portal. Start looking around.
Don't care about that. Do much more damage. Shooting stationary. Okay. Put that there.
The altar of covenants.
Have a high chance to explode. Okay, put that there. Who cares? High chance to keep equipment. Stowed weapons. Don't care. Okay. I mean, we could. Let's go. Before we exfil, just get, because we don't have enough to triple pap rather. So might as well get tier 2 on some perks. But yeah, I'm gonna stream the campaign tomorrow, and then I'll be playing like offline. I'll be playing some multiplayer. During the beta, it got much better the second weekend that they did it, so I was happy about that. Like, the alpha was pretty terrible. Well, no, the alpha was just that gunfight mode, which was just boring. But the first weekend of the beta, the PlayStation exclusive, was not good. So I was thinking about playing that on stream with subscribers. I'm a fairly, kind of like a slightly better than average multiplayer player. So, like, there's no reason to, like, hey, come check out my stream and watch me drop 7 nukes. Like, that's not gonna happen. So for that stuff, I like to play with you guys, and it's just a way for us to kind of hang out a bit more. Never mind, I have to wait for 5 hours to play Vanguard. Yeah. Well, are you on PC, William? You must be, right? Or you just don't want to change your region, which I totally get, because I think you can only change it once every 3 months. So I live in New Zealand for the next 3 months. You're on Xbox? Yeah. But what do we want to do? Anything else? Oh, let's get tier 3.
The pills the Wehrmacht gave us weren't half as strong as this.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers on Venus.
This guy doesn't flinch at all when you, like, pull up his gun when you're shooting him. You just gotta move out of the way, it seems. But when he punches you, he does damage. Oh, our first crawler. Okay, crawler's confirmed. That's the first one I've seen. Pick up a couple of salvage. We can refill our armor, but we can't get to tier 3, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. So let's go refill that.
Now you are ready, yeah?
Let's buy a couple of these. Just because we can, and we need to, again, we need to do that. Like, it's a challenge to craft stuff, so we'll do that. Has anyone gotten to round 30 yet? I didn't try. I'm going to play Onslaught since, no Vanguard for a little while. Alright, man. Oh, yeah, so the way exfils work now is you have to get a certain number of kills. You can see it under the minimap there. And then once you reach that number, you have 40 seconds, I think it is, to exfil.
Headshot skill. strength
big
is
bang.
inhuman! Kick your rats and go ahead. No problem.
And we need explosive kills with equipment, so. Oh, that did nothing.
You just signed your own death warrant!
Oh. Get another one of those. There we go. Pick up the monkey bomb. Okay, so the clock is ticking. Oh, exfil's right here, so we're good to go.
I'll put you down like a rabid dog!
There we go. Before we die, and then you just hold to exfil, and that's literally it.
You made it. Now, shelter in that portal until we fight again.
I can almost guarantee you, Red Eye, that somebody's streaming, like trying to stream
Every
high
day
rounds
I'm
on this
still
because there's
alive
nothing else to
is a
do, like I
victory.
said. So I'm sure somebody is. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, 100%, I do know. Steve got to round 50 earlier. He wasn't streaming it. He just posted like on Twitter that he was on round 50 and he had hit pause or somehow or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so definitely some people have gotten to round 50 at least. At this point, it's probably 70, 75, maybe even higher. I don't know. Steve is not human. No, man, he is really not. He did the Forsaken Easter egg in 13 minutes, 30 seconds. So that was his best speed run. I mean, that Easter egg is very easy to do. Once you kind of figure it out, like what it actually is, it's actually very simple. And then if you get lucky enough to that you actually get the wonder weapon first hit out of the box, I mean, it's over. Like, that's the thing that takes the most time. So we got a new character here.
He's always up for a challenge. Keep pushing!
Facts, William, facts.
Go, go, go! Right, cover!
Oh.
If you tell him something's impossible, he'll always prove you wrong.
My man said, fuck you to that tank. Okay. See, now it says we unlocked something with this dude, but we probably didn't. Drives me insane. They have that. Or that it's like that, I should say. Alright, we'll put this guy on. He's new, so we'll put him on. We got a couple more calling cards, I think. I'm going to keep this one because I actually do like this one. We got the Forge. I don't know what that was for. Maybe that's all we got. Looks like that's all we got that time. Totally fine. Oh, this is the one we did. Yeah, where is this? Where is this calling card? That's the throwing knife thing that we did. I didn't see the calling card, though. Set 50 distracted, stunned, or slowed zombies on fire. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I thought it was just kills. Get 50 explosive equipment multi-kills. Okay. 500 kills while using another enemy as your weapon. That's basically killing the explodey guys. Boom Schreiers. But it's like the same challenge as this, so it's kind of weird. And then kill 100 of the dudes with the guns. And again, this is just, you just have to play more to accomplish those. Box. All right, so let's spend our first 950 on a box hit on this next game here. We're gonna spend our first 950 on the box hit, and then whatever it is, we're gonna use it. Even if it's a sniper, we're gonna use it. And then we will try to pack-a-punch it and see if it still counts for getting kills. So we're at 54 right now. So somebody put 54 in the chat so I can see that. And craft 25 pieces of equipment. Okay. So we'll see if, just to see if it works, is all we're doing on that one. Clear that. I'm gonna grab a water real fast too. Oh, I didn't put the new attachments on that gun again.
Rescuers, you are here. This is Professor Kraft. Your artifacts show that you bonded with powerful entities.
Which
but
again,
so has
fine.
Von List.
We don't really need them.
Clear out his obstacles. Your Dark Aether partners will help.
And I just realized, actually, for the first time,
Fascinates me. Show me more.
you start the game with 0 points.
Go through mortals. Return with black hearts. Use them to purchase power.
Oh, just what I was looking for. I didn't come here to play.
Oh, he's Australian. Ah, why can't... That's annoying. Okay, let's just go do the first one. Whatever, transmit over here.
Help us
Fine.
send a message to the Dark Aether.
Deshaun is back. Back in the chat.
Kortifex is no
So we'll do this one,
value
we'll get...
allies.
We'll hit the box. We're taking whatever it is, and then we're going to get some kills with that and start working on that challenge. But this is going to be the last game of the day that I play. One, again, it's just kind of boring. Two, I need to
Follows
eat.
that floating ore.
And three, I want to watch
Seeks a
football
flaw
when it's
in
on.
the barrier spell.
There's just nothing like to this. We're doing the same 3 challenges over and over and over again. Like they should have made Shino Numa like a round based. Not even put an Easter egg in it. Just make it, you know. Let us try to get high rounds on it. It's something.
Yeah, that's it, the trick.
But
You mortals are so easily bled.
I guess we're not allowed.
Easily bled.
No fun shall be had playing Russian this year. Again, Peter McCain is up there, right there. We're almost at the end here.
My only regret is not blowing you to bits. It would have been fun.
It would have been, yeah? Alright. I do a perfect Australian accent. Don't even try to tell me it's not perfect, because it's perfect. Literally perfect. See, like, that's the thing, is like, that's unbelievably easy, right? To do that one. You can do it with your eyes closed, and then, but by round 10, it's like, oh my god! Oh my god! Like, the scaling up is just, it needs to be smoother. It needs to be more of a normal path. Instead, it's just kind of like,
This war will span 2
like,
worlds.
okay. It's too
I
much, too
suppose
fast.
it already does.
But it's just boring, too. Like, that's, again, for me, it's the cardinal sin of any kind of game, or really anything, a movie, a TV show, is being boring. You cannot be boring. Be aggressively bad.
On to the next
That's fine.
blockage.
Just don't be boring, man. And that's what this is,
My
so.
patience, mortals. Now
Okay, let's hit the box.
Box of mystery. Be kind to my people.
Of course we did. Oh, okay. Trigger stops doesn't work with pistols either. So that's shotguns, snipers, and pistols.
My aim's pretty good, right?
That's so annoying, man. I really hope they fix that. Somehow I didn't pick that ammo up. I was like standing right on top
pissing
of
me
it.
off, dickhead. You know why I'm a crack shot? Because I crack skulls.
Cause I crack skulls, yeah, mate. All right. Crikey dikey. Okay. Lucian, I thought this was out tomorrow. It's technically out at 9 p.m. Pacific time tonight, which is 4 hours, 20 minutes from now. But it is out in New Zealand, and I live in New Zealand as of last night. I changed my my region. On the Xbox, so I was able to play at like 6 a.m. today. So we're just trying to get kills now with box weapon, which we've got. We can't upgrade anything just yet. Normally that's not a big deal, but this pistol is not strong. So doing a challenge with it might be a bit of a challenge. But that's fine. Let's just go do one. This one is at the farm.
Send a distress call.
Wherever it's called. How are you playing now? Like I said, I just changed my region to New Zealand on my Xbox. Because it rolls out at different times. It should just come all out at the exact same time for everybody, I think, but that's not how they do it.
The head of a revenant.
So, like 10, 11 hours ago, maybe even 12 hours ago, I don't remember now, it actually was available in New Zealand. It's the first place in the world that it becomes available. Just, it's based off of time zones, that's all. Yeah, let's grab that.
Oh, it hasn't even been in the cooler. A bit late now, but you should have seen your face.
But you can only, or at least you only used to be able to, I don't know if it's still like that, you can change your region like once every 3 months, so you can't just like, hey, I'm in New Zealand now I'm in California, hey, now I'm in England, you know, you can't do that kind of stuff. It used to be, I don't know if it's still like that.
Your big mistake was leaving me standing. Picked the wrong side today, dickhead.
Oh!
So you sent your message. So what? No one
Drop me
will
any
answer.
stuff? No stuff? Yeah, this, I knew we were gonna get, like, I thought we were gonna get a sniper, but we got a pistol, which is just shitty. Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah. You can still do it, by the way. Either that or just wait, like I said, 4 more hours, and, you know,
I just hope
it's gonna be available for everybody. I honestly, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just waited if I wasn't
Almost
a YouTuber and streaming,
clearing
doing that kind of stuff. Honestly, especially having since played it now.
Updates what it says.
Oh boy. There's a radio here. It's the same every game. There's a couple more throughout the map as well.
Small things. Now pay the price.
Put a sock in it, will ya?
They just keep spawning here. I need to go to the grocery store tonight too. Oh man. Oh, now I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, might be useful.
I'm thinking about eating is what I'm thinking about right now. That's why I'm freaking hungry. I've had a bit of a snack, but that's it. Oh man, I keep forgetting the first pack-a-punch is 7,500 now, not 5,000. Pick up that. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Steak, mate. Fucking huge, in fact.
So we might have to use the MP40 on this next mission that we're doing, this next, you know, objective. Because this pistol ain't doing shit.
We're playing Aussie rules, mate.
But that critical hit potion perk in here, it's actually pretty good. It's kind of like Deadshot Daiquiri, but it doesn't change your auto. You know, like before, it's auto aim, just goes right to the chest. And you take Deadshot Daiquiri, it goes automatically to the head. It doesn't auto aim you to their heads, but when you do hit a critical shot, it does a lot of damage.
Kortifex's containment spell
Like way
slowly
more
drains your
damage
demonic partner's energy.
than you would otherwise. And I don't have any armor.
There is a sinister obelisk nearby. It can help us take back our power.
Again, first perk is always free. First tier of each perk is always free.
Not tonight, dear. He's got a headache.
And then you can pay for the upgraded ones, like starting at level 2 or higher, tier 2, however you want to call it.
Rise, revenants. They are taking power that belongs to me.
Keep going, plaything. I can almost taste my feet.
The cry of the
Oh,
don't let it
didn't
get
want to
too
pick that up.
close.
I don't like that there's no kind of overall screen effect when you pick up a nuke now. Just doesn't feel right.
Come here and play.
Something missing, you know? These guys aren't done. There we go. I don't know what this pistol is called, but it was pretty strong in World War II COD game.
Oi, bits
The
off.
machine pistol was better, but this one was pretty strong. Again, whatever the hell it was called,
Don't like bullies.
I don't recall.
Find that obelisk. It's down.
Pick that up. It's gonna be right there.
Yeah, that's it. The trick.
Pop, pop, pop. Yeah.
Whoa, that was a big one.
Australian guy is quite excitable, huh? Whoa!
You know what? You got some real anger issues.
There's another one. Away.
Let me stop you right there.
We're almost out of ammo. Let's
My
just
only
finish it up.
regret is not blowing you to bits. It would have been fun.
We just picked up some ammo, so give me that.
The city is removed. Why
There's
can't
that
thing stay
one.
put?
One more.
I will not let you kill that thing.
Dude, that thing just blows up so hard.
Didn't even hurt.
Bonus points.
Alright, where's this obelisk?
My aim's pretty good, right?
Oh boy.
Who do
Oh
you think
Jesus.
you are?
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
Okay. I got a little tight in there. Using the pistol, what are you gonna do?
Weight of sin is delectable. Didn't know how empty I felt until I was restored.
Saraxis. So I know some people were hoping like these little gods here, Saraxis, you see down on the corner of your screen.
Remember, demons, not to bite the hands that feeds you.
Whatever all these little things are called. It's our, like it's the Ether Shroud guy. It's the
Another obstruction removed.
Ring of Fire god.
The
You know, those
Oberführer
things
must
like
be
they would
beside
be
himself.
more talkative and give us some good, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? Like quotes and stuff like that, but they really don't.
Perhaps a bit of both.
Critical kills, chance to turn to normal. What do I have?
Corrupted hearts. Such value in a thing that looks so vile.
Brain rot just works really well, so.
Trespassers will not be tolerated.
Was that really your plan?
And we're on round 4 and already killing the exploding guys
You
next
know
to
why I'm a
these
crack
regular
shot?
zombies
Because I cracked skulls.
does not kill them. It just knocks them down. So it's like that challenge. You're gonna, there's 2 different challenges there. It's gonna take you, like, you're gonna have to do that stuff on the early rounds because it's just not gonna happen once you get a little bit higher in the rounds. It's one like it's an exact same challenge we had in
Do you have to be so noisy?
in Cold War, season 5 on the German. What the hell was it called? I almost said Tag der Toten. Mauer der Toten. So let's go by.
That table can transform trash into treasure. Get busy, my friend.
Everything else is locked for me. Let's go do a blitz. Why not? Excuse me.
Professor,
I use
it
my
is
money
time
to pack a
bid
punch
your
the
toy
pistol too, so we
soldiers
could be in a little bit of
auf
trouble if it
Wiedersehen.
gets crazy. Because it's not strong.
Craft here. Let's go give Kortifex the death of 1,000.
You spend so much of your time too just teleporting from one location to another. It's just like I'm so sick of seeing this goddamn screen already. I mean, not to mention it's the exact same teleportation screen as Cold War. It's just changed from purple to red, but it's literally the exact same. Again, makes sense. This is Treyarch doing it, but
Keep you there long. Make it painful for your foes.
just like there's just nothing new, nothing to keep
You
you.
are but sheep in
interested.
the lion's den.
But whatever. That's my personal opinion.
Bit too late for an aspirin, dickhead.
To destroy.
Am I getting like ammo back somehow that I don't need to pick up this ammo ever?
Creature you kill bleeds the strength of the enemy.
It's weird, like I don't know why I can't pick it up.
Bit late now. You should have seen your face.
Oh, those dudes are annoying. This pistol is very weak too. Even pack a punch on round 4. I'm not doing much. I mean, you know, we're okay. It's very slow, obviously, but gotta get those headshots.
You break it, you buy it.
Headshots is the trick.
Put a sock in it, will ya?
This sacrilege must end. You shall not leave here alive.
You want to get destroyed?
I don't know. Hip firing is if you're standing still, hip fire is good, but if you're moving, it's
It's
bad.
over, mate, before it even started. life. You just made your last mistake. Kind of shot yourself in the foot that time.
Okay, so like, why can't we pick up this ammo? I don't understand.
Must rest for now.
We're not getting
But I
any
will
more,
have
like,
revenge.
into our pistol.
That was
Weird, I don't know why.
perhaps you will end.
Were we doing... Were we trying to do something specific here? I don't even remember, man.
Von List will not forgive this.
We
Then
can
again,
get
to hell
kills
with
when we
you.
stun them with fire, so we could use that, but just went around and checked out the videos of all the main zombies YouTubers, and now I'm just kind of depressed. Even though I already planned on skipping the game,
can
it's
now
just sad seeing it
exfiltrate
flop so bad.
Francis
Hopefully
Place,
it gets better.
should you need to.
Yeah, I mean... This is the most underwhelming launch.
Once you've had enough fighting, try to broomgate near the fountain.
Since there's been zombies, this is the most underwhelming launch that there's been. There's no other way around it. I mean, that's just fact. There's nothing to it. And I don't want to, you know... I know people are going to get sick of hearing me say it already, but... And I won't just keep repeating myself,
my
but...
liking.
Once you've played 3 rounds, you've literally seen all that there is to the zombies mode so far. It could... They have, you know, a whole year, and I'm sure, you know, the response online has been terrible.
Assassins will not be tolerated.
So I'm sure Treyarch is going to see that. I'm sure Activision is going to see that and be like, hey, we need to do something here. Because we're squandering all the goodwill that we built up with Cold War, which I think was kind of already happening anyway, because
It would have been fun.
Is this what they want?
throughout the year they never, like, it really kind of got easier throughout the year. It certainly didn't get harder. They didn't step anything up. They didn't put any of the real new stuff in to make it cool or whatever. So I think they would have already started to, like, I know from the older school people. Why? Oh.
The altar is a masterpiece
They
of
were already kind of losing them, but
donation.
I can't imagine the newer players were, like, you know, enthralled by what was on offer. It just, there just
May
wasn't
it
anything
help you prevail.
to do. All right, enough of that. I'm sorry, I'll stop whining. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna exfil, and I'm gonna call it here. We've been for just over 2 hours. Like I said, I need to eat, and I'm gonna watch some football.
When the rift portal
I don't even know who's playing tonight.
run to it.
Professor,
So again,
your soldiers
if you
tire of fighting.
haven't seen yet an exfil, you just need to get. There's a certain amount of kills you need to get. It's on the underneath the mini map there. It tells you how many. And then from there, once that happens, you have 40 seconds to locate the exfil portal and get through it. But there's no like helicopter or actual thing that teleports you out. You just
Leave it off, mate.
you just stand there and like, okay, you did it. Did I? Okay. So let's get a whole horde over here. Oh, I got a turn zombie going in, that's why. Yeah, let's do this. Burning myself.
Didn't even hurt.
That was silly.
Do you see the stern?
Round 5, and they just walked right through the Molotov cocktail? I mean, each game is going to be different, but, you know, like you guys know, with Cold War, Molotov is like the most powerful thing.
My aim's pretty
Probably
good,
like in
right?
the whole game, really. But still, round 5, they shouldn't be just walking through a Molotov cocktail. That's kind of nuts. I'm gonna let him get the last kill. There it is. There's the exfil. Just run past all this stuff. We don't need to stop and bother or have a look at whatever's going on. We're just gonna get the hell out of here.
Steak, mate. Fucking huge, in fact.
There you go.
Ah, I knew you would make it to safety.
Ta-da.
What a relief.
It's the
So if you've watched either of my streams today, again, that's the entirety of zombies so far. Obviously, that's going to change. There's going to be more maps. There's going to be more objectives. There's going to be hopefully round-based. That's still not confirmed. If you read the interview that GameStop did with the dev team from Treyarch about zombies, they just said round-based people will be happy. They didn't say they were gonna. Then they were asked point blank, will there be round-based maps? They did not answer that. They just said, we think round-based people will be happy. So I hope we will be. And I don't know why it's not like. See, it stopped showing me that there was that we unlocked stuff. I don't know why. Here, all right, here's another thing that I just don't like, and it was like this with Cold War 2. Why do I care about muzzle flash concealment in zombies? What does it have to do with it? They would have had to do extra work basically and just, you know, put in different things, like just even take it out. What is muzzle flash concealment gonna do for you on zombies? Who cares? Who's seeing it? It just doesn't make any sense. We're gonna keep sprint to fire because sprint to fire is like the most important thing in this game overall, seems like, and it's really slow. Recoil recovery, initial recoil, hitbackers, aim down sight speed, whatever, it's fine. 24 round fast mag, so reload quickness -1 with magazine capacity, but we'll put that on for now. It's fine. We haven't unlocked anything else there. Got some camos. We got this one. We got that one. We got oh, we got all of these over here. Okay. That kind of looks cool. We'll put that on. Might as well. Yeah. We got that. Don't really like that one. And what do we have here? Yeah. So this is this whole camo system is exactly like Modern Warfare was. Like exactly. It's the same thing. Oh, we unlocked a reticle. That's what we unlocked before. I don't like that at all though. So we're gonna leave it how it is. And we still didn't unlock anything for him, so I don't know why it keeps showing that there is stuff there. Drives me insane. And I don't think we unlocked any more of the challenges. We didn't like do anything else there. So, okay. So that's that, guys. I think we'll leave Wade's last message in chat as kind of the theme for zombies. At least the theme for the stream today. Hopefully it gets better. Because as is, there is just... I mean... whatever, you already know by now, and if you looked around at all, I'm sure you've seen other people say it, it's just dull, it's just boring. There's 3 different objectives, that's it, nothing changes. The second game I played on here, we decided to go for a higher round and just see if we could upgrade everything. So we got triple papped, both guns, and max tier for all perks, and we got max armor, and we had 2 legendary covenants and 1 rare. We didn't get the final legendary covenant, but it's only because we have to, the thing actually has to give it to you. It has to offer it to you. You can't just craft it or make it or whatever. So we weren't able to do that. It was the only thing we didn't do, and then we exfilled on round 15. So it was quite easy too. There's just not much to do. There's nothing much to it. So, unfortunately, but whatever. So, Butter, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna stream. That was 2 streams today, so that we've had like 7.5 hours of zombie streams from me today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna stream the campaign. It's supposed to be a good one. I don't know. I'm not much of a campaign Call of Duty person, but I always do play it. So I might as well stream the whole thing tomorrow. And again, because it's not like there's anything crazy that we're gonna see in zombies come tomorrow. They're not gonna add anything by then. So we'll do that, and then going forward, it'll be more zombie streams for the most part, and then I would like to maybe on Saturdays, so that way there's people are out of school and they're home from work, is stream multiplayer with you guys, just like we did in the beta. To do that, like how we did it in the beta, you just need to be subscribed, be here during, obviously, when the stream is happening, and hang out in the chat and be cool. Just we don't criticize other people's play. You know, it doesn't matter how good or bad they are. It doesn't matter. We're just here to have fun, do that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is what we'll do going forward. Weekdays are kind of like zombie streams, and then maybe on the weekend, Saturday, we can do multiplayer streams with you guys, with subscribers. And then hopefully we get some new exciting game modes, new maps, new stuff put into zombies to make it a worthwhile game mode, because just right now as is, it's just not. And it's shocking to say that on the first day of launch, that you could literally play the first 3 rounds of what they have on offer and you have seen everything at that point. It sounds insane, but it's the truth. It's literally the truth. There's nothing else to it. So this is a bit of a slap in the face to zombies players, the people that buy Call of Duty for zombies, and there are quite a lot of us. Or at least that's the main reason why they buy it. Obviously, you know, play the campaign, you play some multiplayer and all that kind of stuff too. But it's pretty bad. That sucks. Yeah, it does. It really does, man. And it's not me trying to pick on the game, pick on the devs or anything like that. It's just, it's so unfortunate, and it's really, I'm honestly genuinely kind of shocked. I'm not even kind of, I'm fucking shocked that this is what we get as the zombies mode at release. Like, it blows my mind. World at War had more at launch. There's no wall buys even. Like, it's really, really, really kind of amazing. So hopefully, I don't know. I hopefully they get more employees over there. They can do things faster. They can put things together. There's no wall buys. No, man. There's nothing. Not right now. There will be going forward, I'm sure. But right now, no, not in this game mode. But then the thing that like makes me think, of course they will. They'll start pushing things out. They're going to get hard to work on it right now because they see the community is upset and nobody is happy about where zombies sits at the moment. And then I think back to last year, and it was like D Machina was out and people were loving it and they were playing it, and they're like, here's another map. Here's Firebase Z early season, mid-season 1. Like, wow, awesome. That they're going to do so much for us this year. It's going to be great. And then it was 6-7 months before we got another round-based map. Like, wow. There's no wonder weapons, right? No, there is not. I guess they could even, like, we were talking about, like, this is Treyarch doing it, so they could put in a ray gun, and it works for the timeline, and it works for the studio that's doing it. It would make sense that there could be the ray gun in here. It should be a new wonder weapon. But just throwing in a ray gun, what's that going to even really do? Like, who cares? If you're going for high rounds, yeah, for those kinds of people, it would make sense. The rest of us, though, that are going to grind this for the year, we're going to be using all the other guns because we're trying to level them up, get camos, and doing all that stuff. And by the way, since there's no round-based map, doing that is it's going to take forever. The shotgun that we used this morning has 70 levels till you get to max level. Level 70. That's nuts. Anyway, okay, I'm done complaining about this game for the day. I was very positive this morning. I will say that the first stream today, I stayed very positive for all 5 hours. I was very positive, and then as soon as I got offline, I was like, man, I don't like this. Like, I'm not looking forward to it. So that's just how it is for now. So it sucks, whatever. But don't forget, if you're new here, you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now, and be here for tomorrow. Again, we're going to do campaign, and then we'll do more zombies the day after that, and probably the day after that too. And we'll keep our eye on what's being put out as far as updates and stuff from the studio. And if you guys have not played, have fun tonight. Again, you've got 3 hours and 45 minutes to go until it's launched here in the United States. But have fun, enjoy it, and let me know after you play it what you think. Forget what I said, you know, it doesn't matter. Let me know after you guys play it a little bit what you actually think of the game, and I'll probably later tonight, not on stream just for myself, I'll probably hop on after like the game tonight and just play a little bit of multiplayer, because I literally haven't touched it yet, and I haven't touched the campaign yet either. Just to kind of see. Obviously I played it during the beta and the alpha, and both betas, but I haven't touched it yet today, so I'm curious. I would like to jump on and just see how that is. But that's it for me, guys. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow, I hope, for the campaign.